Hello and welcome. My name's Jonathan Bird, and today I'm going to lead us on a little meditation here on cultivating equanimity. And equanimity is the stableness of the mind, even while under pressure, under, under stress. This is a really fun meditation. I really enjoy this meditation. So I'm going to give us a few moments to come into a nice, quiet location. And let's begin to come into a nice, comfortable seat. And allowing your spine to be tall. And I invite you to close the eyes and just bring your attention to the breath, breathing quietly and patiently in and out through the nose. I can invite us to keep in mind that equanimity arises through continued mindfulness. So I invite you to be mindful right here and right now of the sensations present in the body, mindful here and now of movement or changes in the breath, and mindful always of the activity of the mind itself. I invite you to make a commitment today to stay mindful of the body, the breath, and the mind in each moment as you contemplate the following pairs of words. The first is praise and blame. Contemplate the reaction in your body or your mind when someone compliments you. In what ways do compliments throw you off balance? And what would it feel like to receive a compliment yet remain stable in body, breath, and mind? And how about when we receive criticism? In what ways do you lose your balanced state of mind? And is it possible to receive criticism with mindfulness and remain present and undisturbed? How does your body respond to praise, and how does it respond to blame? Be present with the sensation that arises as you sit with these concepts of praise and blame. And now I invite you to contemplate gain and loss. What arises in the body and mind when you reflect upon gain and loss? Do you feel pushed or pulled in any one direction? Reflect briefly upon an experience when you got exactly what you wanted. or recall an experience when you lost something dear to you. What would it feel like to hold space equally for both the joy and the suffering? Notice in the body what it might be like to extend warmth and love equally to your wins and your losses, and to all the emotions that those things evoke. And next, I invite you to think of the duo of pleasure and pain. What arises? Are you aware of an attachment to pleasure, an aversion to pain? Or in some ways, do you avoid pleasure and grasp to your pain? What would it feel like in your body to equally welcome all sensations? To allow the fullness of your human experience without attachment to any of it? What surfaces for you as you contemplate pleasure and pain? And next, I invite you to reflect upon these two: fame and ill repute. In what ways are you thrown off balance by what others think of you? Notice the push and the pull of popularity, recognition, acknowledgement, and notoriety. Notice too how the body reacts to disrespect, dishonor, disregard, or neglect. Notice where attachment lies, where the mind or the body gets stuck. Notice where the body feels tight, or where and why it begins to soften, to open up. Very good. And now I invite you to turn your attention back to your seat, back to the connection between your hips, your legs, or your feet, and the surface beneath you. Turn your attention back to the steadiness and the ease of your breath. And with every exhale, I invite you to feel even more grounded, more rooted, and stable. Like an old growth tree in the forest, you are firmly rooted. Your strong foundation has grown stronger over time, and the weather might change and the wind might pick up, and you can be pushed and pulled to and fro, but no wind is strong enough to uproot you. You bend and you sway, but you keep returning to center, not angry at the clouds for passing through, not pining for a sunny day. You accept it all as it is, understanding that you could sometimes use the rain. All is welcome. You remain stable, rooted in your own awareness. Awareness as the home base from which you grow. You are stable, balanced, strong, and free. Thank you for practicing with me.